Hello and welcome back to my channel. Viewers, tonight's Monday Night Raw has come to an end, and the storyline involving Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins has entered an even more exciting phase. The biggest news from tonight's Monday Night Raw is that Seth Rollins won the qualifying match for Money in the Bank, but at the end of the match, he had to take a GTS because CM Punk attacked Seth Rollins after the match. Everything that happened tonight was the opposite of what was expected. That means Roman Reigns did not return, but the storyline has become even more interesting. Now the question is, what's going to happen next? As we saw, Seth Rollins won the qualifying match and is now officially a participant in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That means he won't be able to take part in any tag team matches. Now there are two possible scenarios for Seth Rollins' faction. First scenario, a match gets made official for Money in the Bank, where Bron Breakker and Big Bronson Reed will face off against CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Second scenario, there is no tag team match, and Bron Breakker and Big Bronson Reed will focus entirely on helping Seth Rollins win the ladder match, while CM Punk and Sami Zayn will try their best to cost him the match to further heat up the feud. Now let's assume that a match between Sami Zayn and CM Punk versus Big Bronson Reed becomes official. That would most likely mean Sami Zayn and CM Punk will win, as WWE won't keep making them lose again and again. Here's the interesting part. Since there won't be a six-man tag match at Money in the Bank, this major match may be saved for Night of Champions or SummerSlam. The reason is simple. WWE wants to slowly build this storyline, keeping the fans engaged. Now, let's say Seth Rollins wins the ladder match and gets the Money in the Bank contract, then what? Then there are two possibilities. Either Roman Reigns and CM Punk team up to ruin Seth Rollins' cash-in attempt, adding more intrigue to the storyline, or Seth Rollins successfully cashes in and becomes the WWE World Heavyweight Champion once again. Now, if WWE is planning a title match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, then they'll let the story reach its peak before making it official. So, what can we conclude so far? Seth Rollins has won the qualifying match and is now part of the ladder match. If there's a tag team match at Money in the Bank, it will be CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Bron Breakker and Big Bronson Reed. If not, then all focus will be on the ladder match, where Punk and Zayn will try to make Rollins lose, and Bronson and Breakker will try to make him win. Now here's a big question. When will Roman Reigns return? Will it be at the Money in the Bank show, before it, or after it? In my opinion, he's most likely to return at the Money in the Bank show. Still, let's talk about three possible scenarios. First scenario, Roman Reigns returns before Money in the Bank. Honestly, that seems unlikely because it doesn't make much sense. Think about it, Seth Rollins is going to be busy in the ladder match. So what would Roman Reigns do if he returned before the show? Even if WWE wants to set up a tag team match, CM Punk and Sami Zayn are already present. So I believe it's unlikely that Roman Reigns returns before Money in the Bank. Second scenario, Roman Reigns returns during the show, which makes a lot of sense. For example, Roman Reigns could show up and prevent Seth Rollins from winning the briefcase, kickstarting the next phase of the storyline. Or it could be that the ladder match happens at the start of the show, and Seth Rollins wins, but when he tries to cash in on JUSO, Roman Reigns returns and ruins the cash-in. Third scenario, Roman Reigns returns on the Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank. If WWE goes with this, they might be planning for a tag team match at Night of Champions, which would begin with Roman's return. Viewers, judging by the way this storyline is progressing and how powerful this new faction is becoming, their opponents will have to be just as strong. So if WWE is planning a War Games match at Survivor Series, then Paul Heyman's faction may go up against Roman Reigns' team. There are still many twists and turns left in this storyline, so subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything that's happening.